Iceland's Svala has landed in Kyiv. They lost 42 pieces of luggage en route, we read this morning, but she has put that behind her and she rehearsed today sounding great. Should we talk about it? Let's do this! You guys, as you know, I was not a huge fan of the Icelandic staging, but I think the staging has improved. You know, the big stage, the white lights, the geometric figures, her in all white, a bit flowing. There's more to look at. I'm not yet convinced there's enough to look at, but this has grown from the Icelandic selection, so that's a good thing. Porig.
Yeah, she's bringing us some intergalactic sci-fi realness, and that initially you'd think, oh, that sounds very weird, but in a strange way it softens her performance from Iceland, because that was very angular and rigid and nearly aggressive, because she's meant to be weak and frail. She's like paper, she can be just ripped. So it is softened, but I don't know, like you, I don't think there's enough happening. That she's standing there and she's doing the sweeping movements with her cape, and there's the wind machine is blowing, and there's lots of shots zooming in and out. The cuts are very quick. It's not focused on her for any long period of time in the one spot. But yeah, I think there's not enough happening. The song isn't exciting enough or engaging enough to have such minimal staging.
For me, it's the tempo of this type of song. Electro songs at this tempo feel languid to me, and it's very hard to work with that with staging.
I mean, I've always been a fan of the song. The song has been one of my favourites of the year, and I do think that they've done a good job of softening her image. That's probably the big win from this, but unfortunately we've had 3 very good rehearsals so far today, and now we've hit this, and actually I am a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. It's quite dull. There's not a lot going on. The big moment at the bridge towards the end, the moment that they use, they have like a silly little light effect where it just sort of opens up behind her, and it doesn't work. It's not a wow moment. It needs something a lot more, and right now it's not there. You know, she's dropped some of like the squat and those dance moves, which kind of works in her favourite points, but now she's just kind of like playing with a cape that she's got on, and it's just a little, it's tepid now. It's lost some of that like edginess which I liked, and now it's gone for, you know, white and kind of like weird shapes in the background. The best bit probably is the very end of the song when she stops singing, and there's not that she's a bad singer, I think she's a great singer, and she's really good live today, but it's like the northern lights appear in the background. If you're going to do that the entire way through, because they have no relevance to the rest of the song right now. Yeah,
she's also wearing colourful spray-on leggings. It's almost like she's got tattoos from ankle to thigh. I think she introduced this in the second run through. I'm not sure they were there the first run through.
I think she was wearing white the first time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. But you know, I like her hair. She's wearing these Queen Amidala, Jamie Lee Curvitz kind of hair buns. You know, Princess Leia gone northward. Yeah, I just feel like they need that spark. Something, I don't know, a rain of pyro or something at the end, because maybe they will add that on the 4th run through. We haven't seen the final run through. Yeah, at the moment I'd say this would be borderline at best, and that's a stretch, because I do worry actually for Iceland, because we've seen in recent years they don't necessarily have automatic support from across Europe. Is it going through?
I'm borderline again. I don't think it's as strong as their last 2 entries, and neither of them qualified, and I think that this is getting a lot of support purely because it's kind of one of those artistic avant-garde entries that people feel nearly obliged to hype up the same way as Loreen and Statements, but it's not as exciting or engaging the stage show as Statements. Yes, I think it's borderline at best.
You very rarely get more than 5 songs qualifying in a row at Eurovision in a semi-final. Azerbaijan, Portugal, Greece, Poland and Moldova are all qualifying on the basis of this, and I don't think this will qualify now, and it pains me so much to say it because I love the song and I love Svala and I love her voice, but the staging is really letting her down right now.
And I'm watching it now on the screen, and it seems like they have added a few more lights, so that's promising, but coming after Moldova, anything's going to look plain, because Moldova is so big and so over the top and fun and infectious, it makes this feel somewhat depressed and like depressing. In any case, that's what we think. What do you think? Do you think that Svala's futuristic staging with all these lights will pull her through? Are you hopeful that she'll make it? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
And please make sure to like and share this video.
And subscribe.
And we'll see you later.
Bye.